Hello! Before I start, right, can I just say, it's a little bit misty outside. It's not foggy, it's a little tiny bit misty. So you don't need your fog lights on. I've got a banging headache and I've just been driving behind a car for 15 minutes with its fog lights on. You just don't need it. Anyway, I'm not sure I'm in the right frame of mind for this today. But today's topic is 5 ways to waste your time on the internet. Now, first thing I've got to say is I don't really consider anything apart from one of these topics a waste of time on the internet. You can spend time on the internet playing or working. It's not a waste of time. Playing isn't a waste of time. You work to play. So, number 1. I'm not even going to mention it. I'm not even going to tell you what it is because you know what it is. We're all thinking the same thing. That's it. Number 2. Talked about this a lot before, but I like to spy. I like to spy on people on the internet. Generally people I know in the real world. We've all got some kind of internet presence and I like to try and find that and observe it. Nothing malicious, nothing seedy, just to be a bit nosy really. So I like to spy. And that's not to be confused with social networking. So you get some people who are on Facebook who think they're into social networking when in fact all they're doing is spying. The vast majority of people on Facebook are just spying on other people that they used to know or vaguely know now. So that's number 2. Number 3, this is quite a new one for me, but podcasts. I listen to quite a few podcasts now. My 2 favourite podcasts are from the same people. Scott Johnson, who's an American, and his little team. They do a World of Warcraft podcast once every 2 weeks, and they do a film review podcast. And the film review is generally crap films, and they just take the piss out of them. The World of Warcraft one's called The Instance, and the film one is called Film Sack, and I absolutely love them. I get annoyed with these celebrities who say, oh, I've got a podcast, download my podcast, and you go and have a look at it and it's a little 2-minute clip of them basically plugging their book or record or whatever. That's not a podcast, and I'm not interested in podcasts. When you have a look at like the top 10 podcasts, they're always like BBC radio shows or TV shows or something like that. I'm not interested. I want ordinary people, non-celebrity podcasts. So if anybody's got any tips on any podcasts I should be listening to, drop me a comment. Number 4. Arguing. Now this is the one that is a waste of time. Arguing on the internet is a waste of time. Been using the internet since 1993, 94, and within minutes of using the internet I was arguing with someone. Used to use Usenet a lot. Now it's arguing on forums. We've actually seen it on our own forum. Bit of a spat that I was involved in. And that is a total waste of time, but I can't resist it. I can't resist getting dragged into these things. If somebody says something stupid and totally unreasonable, I have to say something back. So I have wasted a lot of time doing that over the last 16 years or so, but I try not to do that now. Number 5 is another new one for me, and that is World of Warcraft. I'm spending quite a lot of time playing World of Warcraft at the moment, and it's not a waste of time. I enjoy it and it's well worth it. So I am spending a bit too much time playing it, but there you go. So that's it. That's my 5 ways of spending time on the internet.